Alright folks, this is a little bit different, sort of, but not really. I just recently completed one of my updated niche Pokemon binders, and you'll understand in a minute. But I like to collect not just the regular cards, but I like to collect some of the things that a lot of people either throw away or just don't even think about. And you'll exactly see this in a second. Not going to say too much because it's pretty cut and dry and obvious, but I'll explain stuff as I flip around a little bit. So sit back. I hope you enjoy the perusing of this just completed album yesterday. And you got Char's representing. So I think you could figure out at least what the beginning of this album is. Yes, it's going to be energy. I try to get everyone I can that's different from even the same generations. I got old vintage ones. You know, this isn't a whole ton that'll really go, ooh, I do foreign language. I'll do always English first, and then it goes Japanese, and then it goes Chinese. And I also do, this is Japanese to that, special energy that's special to the specific type. Because there's a lot of other energies that you'll see later on, spoilers, that are not related to any specific type, or it involves more than one, so I don't count it as either one or the other, depending on the type of energy. So, I'm just, another vintage. This is ZornerCards.com, where I buy all my sealed product in packs. He's a great guy, and we have a beautiful community. You should check it out. We have a Discord as well. I am not affiliated with it. It's not a paid promotion. This is just honesty as a customer and as a good person that's been in the community with me and made some great friends. So check out ZornerCards.com. You'll be thankful you did. We have a good time over there all the time. You'll see the Black Bolt, White Flare energy, and just, various rares, hollows, specific, again, wash energies for water, obviously. E-Reader, always a favorite. And just, again, other ones that are unique and different. Hollow, different hollows, Cosmo hollows, Japanese, Chinese. I always like that one, psychic-wise. Got a couple golds, more specialty. And, this isn't going to be a long to-do, but I figured, I'll show everybody this. As you can see here, some more special fighting energy. There we go here. And then, of course, the long since gone fairy energy. I have at least one graded, but these are the only two I have outside of a slab right now. So, and then now this is the energy that's like colorless, special, rainbow, so forth and so on. And again, different languages. Always goes English to Japanese to Chinese. I really don't have any other languages, at least not in these type of cards. I have a few other cards here and there that are probably Pokemon cards or trainer cards. It might be. I think I have at least one Spanish and maybe one Italian, maybe one German. I don't know. I don't really have people that have them too much. I wouldn't mind some of them, but these are from player decks you can buy back a little while, and they're autographed, not real, but oddly enough, these two are different. One's purple, one's not, and it doesn't say otherwise that it's different, just the color. So. And then not all these cards are special in terms of hollow or not. Some are just regular, but I like to keep, I'm trying to do a history. That's super old vintage, And you have energy retrieval, which is the same there. Super energy retrieval in Japanese. Energy retrieval, and then super energy retrieval in Chinese. And then, again, vintage, and you go from there. Some really cool stuff. Some A-specs here and there. Some gold cards, obviously. And they're all alphabetized, and I did translate to make sure because not all the pictures sometimes match up. Obviousness when you see certain things, but certain ones, like Spike Energy was an easy one to figure out, but there was something I wasn't sure of because they were sort of, but not really. Doesn't matter. But that's all the energy-related stuff. Now, you think this is over, but you're wrong. I have one more thing I did include in this album, which I thought was kind of neat. So, Pokeballs. I started with, of course, my oldest and most original one, the Pokeball. And that's a first edition, mind you, from Fossil. And so I went Pokeball in order from what I could gather, that is the, I guess, weakest to strongest, or whatever they listed as in the list I saw. So you go from, you know, Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, Master Ball, I forget what ball, Love Ball, Dusk Ball, and again, that's a Cherish Ball, and this one I think is Victory? No, stupid. Level Ball. So, not much. But it said, look at the history of the Pokeballs, and again, I like this because it's just a history of the energy and the Pokeballs, and without these tools, you would not be able to play the game effectively, obviously. And it's a staple and a symbol of the game, the Pokeball itself. That's all I really wanted to show you guys. It's the beginning of a very interesting collection I'm redoing in terms of my stuff. I'm updating and re-albuming, and then I'm doing some more themed albums. I have, I'm working on another couple albums right now. I'm not going to say what. Again, they're a little more, not niche, but less common than, let's just say, an album full of Pokemon. It's not going to, that's going to happen too, but that's going to be probably last because that's the thing I have the most of. But the next one or two albums, pieces of albums, will be pretty interesting and some pretty cool artwork. And that's all I got to say for now. I hope you had fun, and if you have any questions or comments, please, I'd love to hear it below. So, you know, like, comment, subscribe, spread the word, spread it everywhere. You know, just, you know, I just want to share my Pokemon love and my collection with everybody. And, you know, I just hope you enjoyed this short little video. And as always, stay frosty, Squadron members.